Hey guys, SuchAWarmonger here, and you're watching 3 vs 3 Kingdom of Heaven. This is an attackers versus defenders scenario. Spawning in the southwest, we've got Levi in blue playing as the Berbers, No in cyan playing as the Berbers, and Tactical Doll TMP in green playing as the Saracens. Over on the defenders side, we've got Netheritlands in gray playing as the Saracens, myself, SuchAWarmonger in orange playing as the Turks, and ldpyyds in red playing as the Persians. So it is it's a civil war. You got Ayyubids versus Ayyubids. So as usual, the attackers can attack anywhere they want, but in this game they spawned in the southwest. And I already have a scout trying to find out what's going on. When this scout dies, which looks like he's about to, he stopped for no reason. That's kind of annoying. I did not tell him to stop, but yeah, he did stop. Anyway, let's talk about the map a little bit. This is the first game that's been recorded in the new version. Now, in the last YouTube video, if you want to watch the last YouTube video, that was the game that changed a lot of things and made me make a lot of edits. Now, there are still more changes coming, but this version is the base version that has a lot of the big ones. For example, there's no more stone. What do you think about the stone not being outside the map? There is stone inside the map, inside this castle. I mean, the city. There's still stone, but there's no stone outside the city.
I think that kind of helps attackers in a way, because you don't need to fight for it, but I'm not sure if they get more or the same or less in the whole game.
So it used to be where the attackers would start with 600 stone, and there's 3 stone piles on this west side and 3 stone piles on this right side. And then the attackers, each stone pile was like 150 stone, and then defenders had the opportunity to try to stop the attackers from getting more stone and stealing it for themselves. So it wasn't guaranteed that each attacker would have a good amount of stone. Now in this version, instead of starting with 600 stone, the attackers start with 400 stone, but they do get an injection of 500 stone every afternoon, so that's 2 more injections of 500. So in the end, the attackers are actually guaranteed to have much more stone in each game. But it's a slow trickle. It's only a slow injection every afternoon. So just 2 more times. The way the defenders can raid the attackers, you might be wondering, well, I can't raid the attackers, right? But because the prices have changed for siege equipment and defenses like palisade walls and gates and tents, all of these are way more wood expensive. So it's actually still easy to raid the attackers because they do rely on their villagers to cut a lot of wood if they want to make a decent mass of tents. And expand around the map in more than just their starting location. So the defenders can still raid the attackers pretty well, and of course the attackers can raid the defenders. Defenders still need to cut wood if they want to make a lot of archers. So they can still raid each other, it's just not predictable locations where the stone piles are. What do you think of that?
I mean, maybe defenders just get it, and I'm not sure about that.
Time will tell. I guess I need to record more games and play more games to find out. Anyway,
yeah, that's true.
This is the whole map. The attackers can attack from anywhere, but now I'm gonna switch to in-game. So we've got a opening engagement between LDP and Levi. Now, Levi seems to be a newer player, or he just doesn't play as much, so he's got his units not in spread formation compared to LDP. There's a lot of new changes between this version and the vanilla version. Let me just say that it's relatively realistic, the way projectiles and archers work. Do you know what all the rules are? With archers and crossbowmen and stuff?
I think archers are better at like getting targets behind the walls, and crossbowmen just straightforward.
Yeah, what he's talking about is an archer projectile arc. If you can see that, it's more curved. So if there's something hiding behind a wall, it has a higher chance of hitting that thing right beside that wall. Because since it's realistic, anything hiding behind a wall won't get hit. There's a chance that the projectile will hit the wall, or the tree, or any building before hitting the unit. Let's take a look at it from TMP's point of view. Netheritlands is trying to make a little raid here. He really wants to take this trebuchet out, it looks like. But now nighttime is coming at 9 p.m. That's when nighttime comes and you cannot see your allies. And vision is significantly reduced, and this is what it looks like. So this is the point of view of TMP. And this is the point of view of Netheritlands. You can see that can't really see much, but oh! Here comes No with a huge flank of light lancers. He's gonna massacre these archers. The archers do have minimum range. This is a really good move from No. And you can see that the defenders are losing morale from this engagement just from losing all those archers. Wow, what a good move from No. That was a brilliant flank from his forces. So if we look at it from No's point of view, so generals do have the ability to see at night. So this is why one of the reasons why you want to keep a general alive, is it helps you fight at nighttime. Now this tower is hard to repair because the closest thing you have to get out there and repair it is this postern. So these towers are very, very vulnerable to being destroyed. These outer towers. So it looks like TMP is still trying to make an opening. But we're kind of ready for this attack. We're trying to repair these. I've got some villagers ready to make repairs over here. And now I'm trying my best. Now you might wonder why No can see these Turkmen raiders. It's because they're carrying torches, and at nighttime all players have the ability to see where they are. Now we have yet to see how that comes into play because they are new units. So maybe players will figure out how to use them, maybe they'll make good distractions. But the use of these guys is they have massive extra damage against gates and buildings. So they take gates and buildings down very quickly. But now No is sending more light cavalry to take more of these horse archers out. It's a very good move from No. TMP keeping his battering rams alive. This is a good move from him. You can see there's a very good spread of units because LDP is making sure. So if you look at LDP's point of view, this guy, he's got units dotted around the map, making sure that there's no extra sneak bases around, which is very good. You don't want to have any sneak attacks happening. And this tower is going down, and ooh, it looks like a villager got killed. I don't even know how. Probably LDP's archers. Now we've got a little sally coming out from our forces on the defender side in the southwest. This is the nighttime view of my units. I'm fighting here with the support of LDP. And now you can see that my general can see pretty well over here. But now you've got TMP sending some of his heavy cavalry around. So that's interesting, because at nighttime you can't, from the point of LDP, this is what he sees. And he doesn't even know that Levi is preparing for a big attack over here. What's he making? He's making siege towers right outside the gates and you can't see him. That's why communication is so important in this game. You can see TMP is using his general as like a vision. And now TMP is accidentally repairing this wall and wasting a lot of stone. You can see he's repairing this wall by accident, which is unfortunate for him. Because when it looks like a right click. When you right click a wall, you repair it as a villager because it's a Gaia unit. Now Levi is making his attack. Well, actually, he's just sending a few units here. He's not making his big attack yet. And now one of the corner towers finally goes down. The morale of the defenders will go down to 91%. There it is. The attackers are at full morale. Levi is finally starting his attack. You've got LDP's general trying to help. But he's been shot by a lot of archers. He's about to go down. And there he goes. Just like that, LDP must have been distracted somewhere else, and he lost his general. And this Zion Gate is dangerously close to going down. LDP is trying his best to take it out. It's very close to going down. This attack caught the defenders off guard. And you got two siege towers coming in to try to support. This is a very dangerous attack. You see the siege towers are in. Now if you just... Fortunately for LDP, he's got a lot of Qaranis over here just doing a good job killing a lot of Levi units. At the same time, I've got some units over here trying to get ready to make a raid, but this is the real story. The Zion Gate. The battering rams were destroyed, but there's still a lot of heavy cavalry over here by the Zion Gate trying to push in. They kill Levi swordsmen very easily, and they're trying their best to just barge their way in. But there are Kasaki, and over on the defender side, they're called Qaranis, and Qaranis are good against cavalry. But there's just too many heavy cavalry. They are killing a lot of these Qaranis. It looks like this attack is stalling out. So let's take a look at my point of view. Because I'm starting to try to raid No. I've got my Turkmen raiders, which No can see. Let's take a look at it from No's point of view, actually. So No can see these guys are coming in. And we're trying our best to take these gates out. They're doing a good amount of damage on it already. But they've got some spearmen to kill them. I was hoping to use them as a distraction. And I'm trying to come in and to find a way to, like, kill some stuff. But the way out was blocked, so I'm forced to go inside the base. From my point of view, I'm trying to make a way. I'm trying to get out of here, but then I noticed that there are trebuchets here. There are trebuchets here, so maybe I can get some value. But No, it's trying to block my way in. Very smart. He's trying to seal this location and guarantee that I lose all my men. So, just look at all these units. This is an expensive cavalry force in terms of food. I take one trebuchet down. Very expensive in terms of food, and I'm losing all of them. Unfortunately for me. I take two trebuchets down, but that's it. I'm not sure that was worth it. All of that food to take down two trebuchets. Huge problem for me. And you can see my food is down to 95. I'm starving. and my population is down to 136. That was a big blow to my economy. What would you do in my position, Dominic?
Like I would just try to get my troop count back, and maybe not go into offensive as much. But I'm not sure because you're Turks, so you should be kind of offensive.
That's true. That was a huge blow because as a Turks, my power is in my cavalry, and they're very fast. And I'm very good at harassing as a Turk. So losing that cavalry force was a huge blow. And if you noticed, I used the postern of the Tower of David to pop units out of the Tower of David. And I'm also trying to repair these walls. Now that's the power of using the postern to try to flood units in and out of the Tower of David to help protect your walls. Now this is a mistake from Tactical Doll because he's just attacking these walls for no reason. Not sure why. Because this barracks is actually nearly impossible to kill. They're actually not even targetable. So I don't know what the point was, but there was a big massacre that I missed. What do you think happened here?
I think just Levi left his range units here, and defenders, probably like Netheritlands or LDP, just attacked and killed them all.
It looked like there's one spearman here, so I'm sure it's not just the spearman killing everything. I'm sure it was like LDP's archers, right? Probably just
probably
massacred them. There's a huge fight over here, but now my units that sallied out are getting massacred. You saw that I lost all my calves, so I asked for food. This is what you need to do as any either attacker or defender. You need to ask for help. You also need to repair if you're a defender, but I asked for help, I asked for more food, just so I can rebuild my forces. Because there is no trading in the market. There's only tribute. Now, Netheritlands is dangerously using his imam to keep the gate open. This is a mistake. Thankfully, Levi can't really threaten this Frank. In fact, Netheritlands is pushing forward with a big, massive swordsman, actually. But he's not fighting. Not sure why. I wonder what the point is. What's he doing with this group?
maybe trying to get the archers.
Oh,
Or,
wow.
and
This one Qaranis, you can see how much... Maybe it was just like this one guy who just keeps massacring it. The reason why he's able to do this is...
or swordsman.
Yeah.
Swordsman.
Oh my gosh, that's actually a good move. Look how much damage that Netheritlands is doing, because all ranged units, nearly all ranged units, have minimum range, so his general, Saladin himself, is trying to help. But all of these ranged units have minimum range, and they're just getting massacred. You need to pull these guys back, you need to support them. There's a battle over here, but Netheritlands not having as much luck over here because there's more forces over here. Now I was being chased by just this one light cav. It's annoying. But yeah, Levi lost a lot of units from just swordsmen and one Qaranis. I can't even tell what's going on here. Just some swordsmen trapped outside the walls. Tactical Doll still trying his best to take these walls out and damage these barracks, but that's not gonna happen.
it's really weird.
They are trying their best to take this posture out, though. I'm trying to repair it. Trying to repair that and this tower. But we got a lot of units prepared to protect this Tower of David. Now I don't know why Netheritlands has a lot of villagers in this spot. Maybe it's to add more arrows. This posture is really close to going down. trying my best to repair it with 2 villagers. I don't think it's gonna work though. And there it goes. The postern goes down, and now there's an opening. This tower is dangerously close to going down as well. Now, No must be distracted because these guys, although they're No's most expensive, most powerful unit, the Kasaki Horse Skirmishers, they don't have minimum range. But No is distracted, and they do not have the highest HP. And he lost a lot of expensive units just then, by accident, I think. Now, what you can do as an attacker is attack ground in this area and try to have your archers pay off. Oh my god, here comes a tower. It went down, and now there's an opening, and TMP is trying to flood in. Fortunately, these openings are very small, especially this one, and there's no way to make this opening any bigger. This opening you can make bigger though, if you just target the towers. I mean the walls. What I think No should do would be target this tower and this next tower, and then his archers can really do a lot of damage. But he is being harassed though. My Turkmen horse archers are in fire arrow mode, which do extra damage versus all buildings except for the supply depot. But No is trying to defend himself, sending these light lancers. These are very good units to scare them away. They do kill one of my Gulam lancers, which are slower. So you do need, if you want to scare horse archers away, you need light cavalry, either light lancers or regular light cavalry. And now TMP is trying to build an opening here, which is a good move. But these spearmen are attacking from behind the wall because of their one range. This is a very hard point to attack. So what would you do in this position as No, Dominic?
It's hard to say, but like I would try to expand the gap in the wall, and maybe try to attack that gate with rams and not just units.
Where?
Perhaps even
in what area?
like nearby David, like that gate.
Over here? What gate? All the way up here?
And no, David.
Okay, you will try to
David
attack this
Keith,
strong
like-
point right here.
Yeah, this would be my next move.
Okay, I agree with that analysis. Because this is not working, right?
Yeah, this is just one spot, concentrate, and like Levi. That would be my teammate. Isn't doing a lot on that side, so like no distraction at all.
Yeah, as an attacker, you have to be a little creative. You cannot attack where the defenders are strongest. I'm doing some harassment though. You can see that I'm killing some villagers. It's always annoying to lose villagers. It looks like TMP is trying to relocate his forces, so maybe he's trying to do what you said he should do, right?
Yep.
The LDP is moving out with his Qaranis, which is actually turning the tide of battle outside of the walls. Now, I do believe that the attackers should take a moment, take a breath, because if you look at their food, they're not extremely low, but their population, they have the power to make up to 250 units, and Levi especially is low on horses, so they should like build up a reserve of food and like just go back to taking towers out, right?
Yeah.
So I think what TMP should do is take out the last 2 towers here and this gate, the gate of David's gate. Levi should regroup over here. He should make a big force and then re-threaten, because he almost took the Zion gate out.
Yeah, that was really close.
And No should like build out over here, right? And then like
That's top 2.
attack this wall with siege towers maybe, and then threaten this, and like take this tower out. I think that would be a good battle plan. And you can see
especially like at night.
Yeah, you can see my villagers trying to repair this one wall because I don't want the breach to get any bigger. You can see that No is trying to use flame shot, but he's using attack ground, so he doesn't know what's over there. Oh, he is taking some units out. So flame shot, the way it works, it has a higher damage against gates specifically, but a lower damage against walls, towers, and strong points and posterns. But its blast width is a little higher, and it's not like a huge amount, but it is higher, so it's better against units. It's good in a pinch, but you shouldn't make it your main unit to kill units. It's also still inaccurate. TMP is chasing my medium cavalry down, and I decide to fight back. But these guys are Kasaki, and they are strong. So I kind of lead them into the city. Now Netheritlands is making a little bit of a mistake. He's sending... Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh. He was gonna try to take this trebuchet out, which is a good move, but he needs to keep his archers supported because of their minimum range. Instead, they just got massacred, right?
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Now here's Tactical Doll TMP's move. Very dangerous move, but LDP is right there.
Oh my god.
Ready to defend, and we all notice what's happening. So this is team communication from the defenders. This is pure spearmen. But with the huge amount of Qaranis here, I'm not sure this is gonna work. I even sent my cavalry, which are not good against spearmen. But sometimes you just need bodies, right?
Right there.
These units are still hanging around. I'm trying to kill them with pot shots. But all of these super elite cavalry do have a resistance to ranged attacks. They can block 3 range attacks. It's harder to kill them. But now I think there's enough... That was enough pot shots to just finally kill these guys. That's what I thought, and I think that's the case. This attack was definitely repelled, thanks to this huge amount of Qaranis / Kasaki infantry defending. And because of the one range, these guys can even kill the siege towers if they wanted to. There's like a one ranged battle happening over here, which is kind of funny. But no, thinking that there was enough of a distraction, is committing his Kasaki horde skirmishers to try to help turn the tide. He does send these cheaper half-population Ajnad in to help tie my units down, while the real damage comes from these guys. He has 17 of them, which is a very good number, but I am trying to reply with my own horse archers. Let's see if he loses any. He loses 1 from my horse archers. They can block 3 range attacks. Doesn't look like that distraction was enough, does it? I'm trying to chase his Kasaki out. So he lost 1. But the distraction in the Tankard's Tower was not enough to push through into the Tower of David, because I did leave units. I didn't want to lose the Tower of David. 15 minutes left in the game, so there's only 45 minutes in the whole match. There's 15 units left. This tower does go down, though. There is a breach right here. That came from Tactical Doll TMP's trebuchets. No, loses another. It looks like LDP is concentrating his archers to take these guys out. And so No is forced to pull back. A wise choice. If you know that they're trying to kill your Kasaki horse skirmishers, you gotta pull back. So they're no longer OP. There was a big battle here, but it didn't look like much. It looked more like Levi just lost a lot of spearmen. And now it's nighttime again. This is a good time to attack somewhere, but maybe. Well, what do you think? Oh, here comes Levi. Here's a second attack.
This actually may work.
I think you're right. Now the problem was, you know what? I don't know if this is crazy, but I think they should have waited till nighttime to make this attack right here. And this attack right
I
here.
thought I had the same like idea.
You know,
Yeah,
with two battering rams, this is yeah, you have to be careful shooting trebuchets when your battering rams are in there, because did you see that?
Yep.
No matter,
Okay.
they were able to capture the Zion Gate, and now this is under attack. So imagine if they just waited a little longer and attacked at night. Zion
Yes.
Gate, yeah, right? Tell me what would have happened.
Yeah, I think if they attack Zion Gate, like at this moment, and it would have been massive distraction, and we could have attacked the tower, Tanker's Tower, also with siege towers, and that would have probably worked off this distraction.
Yes, and this is where communication is very key. Unfortunately, I don't think Levi was listening too much. Although he is making good use of his Gazi Horse archers to help him win this battle. Fortunately, he's not using spread formation again with any of his archers or his horse archers. He is using attack ground though, so he's sort of doing a good job trying to help his own units. So yeah, imagine if Levi attacked the Zion Gate at the same time, TMP attacked the Tankard's Tower at the same time, No attacked the Tower of David. Like, what the defenders would need to literally split their attention 3 ways. Now this is a mismatch because these are light cavalry against heavy Qaranis. Just look at this. Oh my god. That was a massacre. Look at the attacker's morale went down to 85 from that, I think. Look at all these dead camel archers. Oh. You can see that LDP said Zion is safe, so he's talking about the Zion Gate. This is the Zion Gate. Oh my god! Tactical Doll TMP has trebuchets that are just passing, but I must have been distracted. I think I was focused on trying to harass No again at nighttime. So let's take a look at the point of view of No. I'm harassing his villagers. He's only has 18. Super annoying. Now, TMP has a group of infantry taking over a lot of points. It looks like he uses siege towers over here. And now he's building an expansion. This is a little late, isn't it?
For sure, it's a bit late, but LDP, I think, had a lot of cav, so it would have been hard to do that.
You can see these horse archers in fire mode can be seen at nighttime. So you have to be careful using these Turkmen horse archers at night when fire mode. But No does have a good amount of Kasaki right here, ready to respond. But TMP is running around the map, trying to capture all of these points. But LDP is right on the case. He's sending some units to try to counter this. I send my men back. Now even the Gate of Jehoshaphat was captured by TMP. So let's take a look at it from his point of view. He's running around the map, but already he's lost because of this group of Qaranis are just taking everything back that TMP was able to capture, right? Now I'm on the hunt because I saw that the last known location of this, the trebuchets were here, so I'm hunting for them, and I finally find them. And here it is. I finally noticed that they're under that we're attacking. So these guys are as good as dead. Let's see what's happening here. TMP is still running around the map. He notices as his trebuchets are being destroyed. But he does have a little group of units right here, which we can't find, just passing each other. Now this would have been great if he held on to this, but look at Netheritlands killing the one villager that was building all of this stuff. And now he's gonna try to kill all of these units. Now even this gate is recaptured. Now I have a bunch of cavalry defending this area, but there's spearmen and Kasaki attacking here. So I think TMP's units are probably going to massacre these guys. Yeah, that's what happens. You can see, meanwhile, Levi is making another attack. This area is undefended, but he's attacking. This is one of the big points. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre. If he can kill all of these archers inside, he's going to capture it. And just watch the defender morale go from 65 to 50. Oh, actually 49. Now this was a shock. This was a shock to the defenders. This is the power of fighting at nighttime. But dawn is closer approaching though. Wow. Netheritlands basically took care of this side base. Very good job from him. He lost his proxy base. And now LDP, YYDS, outnumbered by a whole bunch of Qaranis. Oh my god. There's 36 Qaranis. LDP massacring Tactical Doll TMP's force and easily recapturing the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Levi using archers to try to capture this point. Unfortunately, you can't. You need melee units to capture. He is using fire mode, flame shot trebuchets, but that's not good. And finally, everybody can see what's happening. So flame shot is visible at nighttime, but not only that, it's just not as good against towers and walls. You need to use it against gates. You can switch to normal trebuchet, normal shot to try to do that. And now you got the Netheritlands catching some archers, which have minimum range in the open, just massacring them. At the same time, a bunch of Levi units fighting against a bunch of elite Qaranis. This is not going to go well for the Levi units. It's just this one extra melee armor plus a high attack. That's just going to massacre these spearmen. Now, they do have a slow attack speed, but so do the spearmen. I think it's the same attack speed, so they made short work of them. Attack round, taking these guys out. This is just not going well for the attackers. If you look at the population, they're pretty much half of their potential, but here comes another big attack towards the Tower of David. Hopefully they thought there was enough distraction because there's a fight over here from Levi over by the Zion Gate. And you got this one swordsman killing all of these archers, including horse archers. But this attack on the Tower of David, not doing well either. They did expand this to 2 tiles now. Actually, is it 2 tiles? Yes, 2 tiles opening. But it's not looking good. Only 5 minutes left in the game. And defenders still have 71% morale. Now we even have units guarding this opening. This attack. Finally, TMP commits a whole bunch of Kasaki, which are not as good. They're better used against 4 armor units, which I don't see any. But they can massacre all these units, so they will win against all of these other units. And they're gonna kill a lot of archers, I predict. But there are Qaranis over here on this side. But there's too many archers actually trying to focus fire them. They did kill a lot of archers though. Levi is still trying to fight over here, but there's still reinforcements coming in to try to plug this Zion gate gap. Meanwhile, over here it's just archers. So this one swordsman is wreaking havoc, but if we could see his kill count, that would have been awesome to see how many the lowest, the weakest unit would have killed. These Qaranis, the heroes. It would have been cool to see how many units they killed too, but now No is gonna use his horse skirmishers to kill a lot of them, I think. You see how much armor he's losing from each shot, because they're basically ranged oboks. And that's what makes them so powerful. Only 3 minutes left in the game. Levi actually secured the Zion gate. We could probably just leave it here on this screen. Actually, I'm trying to harass some spearmen over here on the left side, which were not committed into the battle. But you can see, I still have to run away from them and like very slowly attack ground to kill them. It's not even super effective. But these Qaranis are killing a lot of, these Kasaki horse skirmishers killing a lot of Qaranis. There's just so many of them, though. Oh, all the dead bodies. And they are being focus fired. Now they have to run away. 2 minutes left in the game. Qaranis over here, it looks like the LDP is just making pure Qaranis, right?
Yeah, I don't know how's that happening, but he's just not non-stop making, and I can see 10 more in the like queued up,
Okay.
like top left.
Only 98 ticks left in the game. This is good as over. Defenders at very healthy 95% morale. Archers being massacred by weak units. It's just... And now... Defenders sallying out, basically, as well. The Kasaki were brought down to 8. Basically 30 seconds left. That's 50 ticks. This is over. I even have my horse archers trying to take these trebuchets out as well. How did these guys die so badly? Actually, I'm trying to take his Qaranis out and his Kasaki out. And that's it! Let's take a look at the stats. LDP. Ooh. Amazing.
Yeah, Qaranis made.
This is just the Qaranis or Kasaki infantry. This is ridiculous.
Wow.
That's crazy. Oh my god. Nothing really else to talk about. We already talked about what we should have done, right?
I mean,
what the attackers should have done?
There's like some things like lost a lot of units. I saw like in the stat like 1,100. That's probably because he was Berbers and his infantry is worse. In the same could be said about Levi.
Oh, Levi
Like,
was.
yeah, it's probably a poor civ pick.
If you decide to use camel archers instead of Kasaki horse skirmishers, my thought is you should use the other cheaper horse skirmishers from the supply depot, and make sure your camel archers are alive, because you can have fire superiority from range as the Berbers with camel archers and archers, and then that's another way to play the Berbers is fire superiority. But that's not. Levi's a newer player. And I think that's basically the reason they lost. Also, a lack of
Yeah.
of expanding from here. They should have attacked this point more, and they should have coordinated better to cause us to have to be distracted. Any last thoughts?
I mean, that Levi was just new.
Yeah.
Like, we could see it, and also the same about Netheritlands. Like, I saw that he asked how to recapture gates, and that was because he had like a cav on gates, recapturing it. That
Yeah.
doesn't work. The same was with Levi when he had archers trying
Yeah.
to capture this tower.
So
It
just for
didn't
the
work
viewers,
also.
only melee units can capture these outer points. These defenses like towers, posterns, and strong points can only be captured by melee infantry, including this super important point. Only melee infantry can capture this. The only point that archers and cavalry can capture are this Dome of the Rock, this the Syrian Exchange, and this the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Anyway, that was the first recorded game of the new version. More changes coming. I hope you had fun watching that. See you in the next video.